Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today, chapter 2 of the Soul Mini event just started, and our first objective is to build the jazz club from the movie, and it costs 7,200 currency. You can also get the Soul Flow for 50 gems if you would like, and it really helps with the characters and the currency. Okay guys, it's been a day and a few hours and we got all the currency we need to build the jazz club, and we're going to put it right behind the turning red attractions. Teach. Dorothea, is it still Miss Williams? If we're going to be, working, playing together, not that, So, you like still water or sparkling? Right now? Neither. I'll have a double espresso. This is either going to be a long conversation or a very short one. So, this table's good, right? Because I can see if they've got one closer to the stage or... Sit down. Teach. We're here to talk. So let's talk. Right. Yes, that's what we're doing. Right now. Waiter. We haven't ordered yet. Anybody? Let's send Dorothea to order at the jazz club. And the side of the spinach salad. Teach. Yeah. Do you guys do just like regular eggs? It's just I'm trying to watch my budget and... This is ridiculous. He'll have the Benedict on me. And Teach, whatever you're trying not to say to my face, say it right now. If you were this jumpy last night, you'd have fallen clean off the stage. Okay, the truth is, playing with you here last night, it was amazing. Even somehow beyond amazing. But I haven't made up my mind about whether to make a long-term commitment to the quartet. And to be honest, I was scared you'd pressure me into it. No offense, ma'am, but you can be kind of intimidating. I've been told. See? That's what You're doing it right now. Send Dorothea to think at the jazz club. Alright. Let's play it your way. Whether you join up or not, that topic's officially off limits for today. Great! That sounds great, ma'am. And Teach, Dorothea and Miss Williams are both fine, but do not call me ma'am again. Yes, Dorothea. That's more like it. Good crowd out there for this early. Do you know the band or... Not personally, but if they've got a gig here, they're lucky. Not a lot of jazz clubs left down here these days. I hear that. Nothing against art galleries and organic groceries, but there's a reason I usually play in Brooklyn or Queens. Now 10-15 years ago, it was different. I remember one time I had this show around Cornelia Street. Let's send Dorothea to reminisce about a great gig. And before I sent her onto that activity, I got Dorothea to level 4, so that I can get ahead. And after getting her to level 4, I sent her on that great gig activity. No way! I would have paid good money to see that, and he just let you sit in? Well, keep that in mind. This was before he got that spot on late night. Back then, it was just a couple kids fresh out of school. Wow, I've been following that guy for years. I feel like we've got a lot in common, musically speaking. Looks like somebody's arrogant and ambitious. Coming from me, that's a compliment. It's a little weird, thinking about you just coming up in music. Before you got big, I mean. Part of me has this mental image of you, Like you've always been a legend? Flattery'll get you nowhere, Teach. And even legends don't always have it easy. I got invited to this residency back in 2008. Already had an album or two out by then. My first mistake was taking it at all. Let's send Dorothea to reminisce about a not great gig. So, power's out, fairy's out, and there I am, trapped in a supply closet with nothing but a beauty blender and a reed case. Ha! Wow, that must have been, character building. It was funny, Teach. You can say that was funny. That was the intent. Okay, it was hilarious. Woo! Remind me to check the weather next time I sign up for a gig. And remind me to never take a gig on Staten Island if I can help it. Not that I'm liable to forget. You know what? This is fun. I'm actually having a... Not that I didn't think you were fun, Dorothea. It's just... When you invited me here, I wasn't sure I could get out of my own head long enough to actually enjoy it. 'Cause I can get lost up there sometimes, you know? Second guessing myself, obsessing over every little thing. Hailing a cab pants less in a pizza-stained hospital gown with a feral cat on your shoulder. Teach? It was gonna come up at some point. I figure I ripped the bandage off. Okay, I'm gonna go hit the powder room. Give you a minute. You figure yourself out. Wish I could say this was the first piano player I broke. Teach will be fine. If he can handle a packed house on his first show, and I know he can handle explaining himself, his whole self, and the cat too. But I'll give him a few more minutes. He's earned it. Let's send Dorothea to give Joe some time, but I have to get her to level 5 for this. And in about 2 days, I managed to get her to level 5, and after getting her to level 5, I sent her on that quest. Alright, that's long enough. If I go out there and he's still frozen to his seat, well, I hope Robert's still free. And I hope he's finally gotten better at reading my cues. Teach, Earth to Teach, you okay? Or am I gonna have to call some... Fine, I'm fine. And do I owe you an explanation? 'Cause it's just... I really wasn't myself that, well, it's a long story. I'm here. I've got time. You got some place better to be? Huh? No. No, I do not. Okay, now keep that in mind. I've got to be metamorphical about a lot of this, but it all started when... Let's send Dorothea to listen in the jazz club. Does all that make sense? Kind of a spiritual awakening crossed with an out-of-body... You know, you could have just said, I fell down a manhole and had the sense knocked out of me for a few hours. Oh, wait, did I? I never actually told you I fell down the manhole before now, did I? Teach, the next time this comes up in a conversation, you lead with the manhole. Though of all the reasons to almost die, getting too excited about a gig with me isn't a bad one. The truth is, I don't need to know the specifics about yesterday. Your business is your business. Every musician out there's got baggage of their own, Teach. That's part of the reason why we play. To work through it. And last night, whatever you were working through, you still came to play. That's what counts with me. Thanks, wait. Does that mean... yes, Teach. If you still want to be in the band tomorrow, you're still in the band. You want to celebrate? Go ahead. Let's welcome Joe Gardner, but we have to wait for a few more hours for him to be unlocked. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed chapter 2 of the Disney Magic Kingdom Soul mini event video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell, as we're really close to hitting 600 subscribers. It would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button right now. I also have Instagram and Twitter, so feel free to follow those accounts if you haven't already. I'll be sure to leave a link to those accounts in the description below. I would also like to wish everyone the best of luck of welcoming Joe Gardner in the Soul Mini event. I would also like to apologize for delaying this video for 24 hours because I had some things to deal with during the weekend, and number 2, I had to take time with the edits of this video. Anyways, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.